Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Shawn Kemp, Carter out there with lights out. Then it's Jordan, and it's MP in at the one. And for Brooklyn, they've got Big Daddy. Johnson is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Curry, and it's the Bulldozer in at the two guard. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the five.
Lights out, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The Big Daddy passes to the Bulldogs, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. MP on the follow.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Kemp with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Goes up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Atlanta with the rebound, and this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Outside Curry. Can they get it? That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And a new group in for the Nets. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Big Daddy. ABC comes in for the chosen one. Big Daddy's checked in for the Bulldozer. And it's Boomer in for Curry. Atlanta also making some changes here. Jackson, he's checked in for Carter. The kid comes in for Shawn Kemp. And it's the natural in for Jordan.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Boomer the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
They get a hand on it. One-on-one here. Pass to Johnson. Here's Big Daddy. The three. Sinks the triple. Big Daddy's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. To the inside, Turner. And Turner with the slam.
Okay, Miles Turner showing off a little bit of athletic ability. No doubt on that one.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
No one covering.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
ABC passes to Turner. Here's Boomer. Cans it from downtown. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, the natural out there with Drew. And there's Money. And there's Jackson. And it's the kid in at the 3 spot. Here's ABC following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Boomer. It's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Some changes for Brooklyn. The chosen one comes in for Miles Turner. And Curry subbed in for Magic Johnson. Lights out checked in for Atlanta. MP comes in for Drew. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 4. MP with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Curry throws it down hard.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior. He will finish shots.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Jackson dishes to MP. He lobs it up. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Oh, wow.
My goodness, how good is the balance of Seth Curry? Welcomes the challenge of converting through contact. That's pretty.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's lights out. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's the kid. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. So for the Nets, Big Daddy's checked in for ABC, and it's the Bulldozer in for Boomer. Atlanta also making some changes here. Carter, he's checked in for Jackson. And Kemp subbed in for the kid.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Jordan, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Big Daddy. Good on the three-point shot. Big Daddy's got 9.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's the Bulldozer, guarded by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Watches the slam dunk finish.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. Good amount of blocks in the first half.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Curry.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Here's the chosen one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Atlanta making some changes. Money comes in for lights out. And Drew subbed in for MP. And it goes down 2 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Nets.
1:32 left in the first half. Curry passes to Big Daddy. Here's the chosen one. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The pass to Money. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Kemp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is the guy, Shawn Kemp. All the talent in the world. Could be a perennial double-double machine. Just a matter of staying focused.
And the first one drops. Turner's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Seth Curry. And so Kemp nails both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's the bulldozer, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Jordan. 6 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Big Daddy. Big Daddy
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
off target with his 3. Passes to Money. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Drew. Traps in the tray. Drew's got his second basket of the night. Nets trail by 3. On the wing, Johnson. Looking to end the run. Drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Johnson is out there with the chosen one. And there's the bulldozer. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to the bulldozer. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hawks passing it around. Here's Drew. 6 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drew's got 8 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Curry passes to the chosen. Back to Curry to the left wing. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
ABC's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Hawks, the Kitties checked in for Jordan. And MP subbed in for Drew. MP passes to lights out. Kemp. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And there's the pass to the chosen one. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Curry's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Got a piece of it. And a wide open look for MP. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 10.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Here's Curry driving in. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
So for the Nets, Miles Turner comes in for the chosen one, and it's Boomer in for the Bulldozer. And then for Atlanta, Money's checked in for lights out. Jackson comes in for Carter, and it's the natural in for Kemp. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. MP, that's for 2. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire, and the great ones truly hate to lose.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Ball's knocked loose. The Big Daddy passes to Turner. Here's the kid. At the elbow, it's Turner. Passes it to ABC. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Johnson. Inside, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
MP with the bounce pass. The rebound by Turner. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Shoots. The offensive rebound. Money. And that one's drained from the low block. Money's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
MP passes to Money. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's stolen. Here's ABC. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give them a big boost going into the fourth period.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Drew. Money out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Jordan. And it's lights out. And at the center, filling out the middle. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Big Daddy passes to the Bulldogs. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks making a change here. Carter's checked in. Down low. And he can't jam it through. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Curry. Here's Big Daddy. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Curry is inside. Defended by Carter. Curry's shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nets?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
Here's the bulldozer. Off target from three-point range.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
The first one falls.
Curry at the line 2 times.
And so he makes both from the line. Atlanta calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain it. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to lights out. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lights out, Scott 20.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves is becoming a factor.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
Takes it inside, lights out, in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Seth Curry.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And the pass to the Bulldogs. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's lights out. They grab their own miss. And here's MP for 3. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Here's Johnson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Misses the wing 3. The Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Here's Curry. Tries to save it. Kemp with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's the chosen one, guarded by Jordan. Nets passing it around. Curry against MP. Lock at 6. From deep, Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Trifecta!
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Curry at the line 2 times.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Cuts off the pass. So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.